There's been many times in my life where I said, yo, let me go this way. Let me do things like this because it's a bit easier and I can probably sleep for 30 minutes, 30 minutes longer doing it this way, less stress. Life's just easier. I know it's probably best in the long run to go that way, but this way, bro, I'm chilling. And that's what it means to run from your route. That's what it means to make a bad decision away from your destination to somewhere that you don't even know where it is. Everyone, and when I say everyone, I mean everyone. Everyone knows the roundabout way to get to where the destination is. To whether it's a dream or goal or vision, everyone knows the roundabout way. I need to put in this much work. I need to speak to this much people. I need to be in this sort of room. But when people are actually thinking, okay, what I need to actually do, this ain't no easy business. This ain't small work. This is challenging things. People say, you know what? I'ma just go a different way to get there. I'ma miss this step. I'ma change route slightly. And cool, you change route slightly. And the thing you don't know is your life is like a sat nav. You got your destination, which is your dream or your goal. And initially it says it's gonna take you 1 hour and a half to get there. But you say, nah, let me go a different route, an easier one. Now, to get to your dream or your goal, your destination, is not taking you an hour and a half, it's taking you 2 hours. Then you change again because you want to go easier, you want to cut corners. Now, the destination time keeps on increasing, it's 3 hours now. Before you know it, you've changed route so many times. Your sat nav has told you this journey is now 10 hours, and you look back and say, you know what? That goal, that destination, I don't really need it that much. I don't really care that much no more. Or the amount that I'm going to spend on petty now, since I've wasted so much petty along the way, is not worth it to get to the destination. Now you're saying to yourself, the work that I'd have to put in now, the effort that I'd have to put in now for this goal, I may as well give up now. That's what happens to people. They reroute, they change routes, they run from the route they're meant to be going so much, their dreams look unattainable. It looks unattainable. In the Bible, one story that stuck out to me when I was thinking about this was Moses and the Red Sea. They couldn't run around the Red Sea. The Egyptians were right on their tail, on the chariots. They had nowhere to go. God didn't say go around it. God didn't say go over it, go under it. God said go through it. And that's symbolic of how we're meant to go through our problems. The Red Sea was their biggest obstacle, the biggest barrier. God didn't say, yeah, go around it. Go under the Red Sea. Go on top of it. God said, I'll split. God gave Moses the command and split the Red Sea open. Now everyone can go through. And that was the way they escaped the Egyptians that time. There's this nursery rhyme that I remember, a nursery show. They said, we can't go over it, we can't go under it, we gotta go through it. Oh no, there's a bear, we can't go over it, we can't go under it, we gotta go through it. Pain is bound to happen. You feel me? Any route that you take, you're gonna feel pain. It's just whether you feel pain 10 minutes into the journey or at the end of the journey. The route that you're meant to take that's difficult, you're going to feel a lot of pain at the start of the journey. 100%. But by the time you get to the end of the journey, you're going to look back and say, that pain was worth it. The other journey that you take, bro, you're not going to feel pain for the first 10 minutes, for the first 1 hour of the journey. By the time you get near you won't even be anywhere near your destination. You'll just find out, I'm not even getting nearer, but I'm still feeling pain. And that pain for people is the pain of regret. They're not on the road they're meant to be towards their dream. And they're not getting any closer towards that dream. All they feel is pain and regret. And it just keeps on eating them up. And they're not getting closer to their destination. They're not getting closer to where their route was meant to take them. Where the right route was meant to take them. And that's when I got it. Bro, I was running a 5K. I remember I've got this route. It's just a straight down on it's kind of like a highway. So it's kind of like just one scenery, mad, what's the word? It's not encouraging. You just see one scene whilst running. For me, I don't like that. So I remember I've gone to run the 5K. Before I've left now though, I'm in the lobby of my union conference. Like, should I go this route or let me go the other route? I know the other route. I had this other route that I ran. It was way easier. I mean, it was way nicer, it was way cleaner, blah, blah, blah. But I said, nah, I've got to go through this route. I wanted to get a PB, but I said, if I go through this route, I don't think I'll get a PB. Let me go through another route that was easy. I said, nah, because that ain't doing nothing. Cool if I get a PB there because I didn't run from it, from the original way that I was meant to go. That's where I got, don't run from your route. I was actually practically running from my 5K route. And then I said, nah, man can't see an obstacle and I go for the easier. Man can't see an obstacle and I go for a way that I say, okay, cool, I can get this done easy. I can flow this way and it's less stress. If I'm going another way, it's because there's benefit to it. I'm not running from something I know I'm meant to be doing because I'm scared. Because I'm scared of the pain I'm going to go through. Because by the end of it, the Bible says you get endurance. So the route that God has given you is never going to be easy. It's never going to be easy. I'm talking about not just with goals and destinations, just talking about with life. God has put us all on a route where we need to get endurance. And to get endurance, what do you need? Long suffering. You feel me? So pain is gonna come. You can't go try find another way to get to your destination because you're scared pain's not gonna be there. One thing you like or not, pain's always gonna be there. It's either gonna be there and it's paid off, or you're just feeling pain and regret and it's not paying off. You just can't run from a route. Jesus literally had to walk with a cross on his shoulders all the way to Calvary. I'm pretty sure. You have to walk all the way whilst getting beaten, spat on. And he knows this route that he's going to have to take. He could have just said at any point, no, I'm not doing this. When Jesus came to earth, he knew the exact route that he was going to take. Painful one, suffering. But he said, at the end of it, I have to go this way because there's a great gain at the end of all of this. When you go through the route that you're meant to go, the route that you know that you're meant to go, you gain at the end. When you go through the route that you're not meant to go, because it's easier, because you can get that extra minutes of sleep. There's pain, and there's nothing to say, okay, this pain was at least worth it. I enjoyed and I gained. You won't gain at the end. You won't gain something positive at the end. So me saying this is really me just saying, don't run from your route. When you know that you're meant to go somewhere, just go. Just go. With as scary as the journey may seem, that 5K that you know you're meant to run, as scary as it may seem, just going down that road like it was for me. Because I'm not saying that I'm not scared. Bro, I'm scared. Okay, I'm not scared, but bro, I feel it as well. Like I feel fear sometimes. A lot of the times even I feel fear that going through this way, what if people say this about me if I go through the route that I know? I wanted to do social media, but one of the obstacles in the route to do social media was being open about myself, to put myself out there to allow people to judge me. Because when you put something on social media, allowing people to judge you, that was one of the things that I feared about social media. But I knew that was a part of the route that I was taking. At the time, it was an obstacle. But that same obstacle that I thought, that fear, became something that helped me to be able to really get over any insecurities that I had. You feel me? That same obstacle that I thought I had in my route was actually a vessel. Because I used it to help me to get over my insecurity. Because bro, I had to be comfortable with the fact that people can judge me. That was one of the biggest things I feared in the route I had to be successful on social media, and the dream that I had to be successful on social media. I knew my destination was to be successful on social media, but getting there, I knew allowing people to judge me was a big thing. My final thing is literally, you don't run from your route, you run through it. Through the pain, through the suffering, you run through it. Challenges breed success. You feel me?